Luke here from 2 Dice Block.
And I'm Carl.
Excellent. So we're here for our round 3 pre-game, where we're going to go over the teams and some strategies and inducements.
That's right. So it is the 2 Dice Block showdown, where we have the actual league match between the Fast and the Furriest
Versus the Noble Spirit.
versus Noble Spirit. So what we're going to do in this video is we're just going to, very quickly at the start, we'll go over like what's in our teams, our team values, our inducements, our tactics, what we're looking forward to in this game and what we're most scared of.
Yeah.
And then we'll get straight into the game, I think.
Excellent.
Now a bit of a spoiler here, because we did film this afterwards with some technical difficulties, so it's the second time we're doing it.
So this is a pre-game post.
Pre-game post, yes. But it is going to be Skaven versus Nobles in the rain, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It is an interesting game. All right. Well, I guess we'll introduce. Do you want to go over your team, the Fast and the Furriest?
Absolutely. So had a couple of changes since my last game. I managed to skill up a couple more gutter runners and a thrower got block. So I'll just run through the list for you. Skaven thrower with pass, short hands, and block. So that's hopefully
very scary.
a bit of a end zone stopping piece. 2 blitzers with both have block, one has tackle.
Yeah.
And then the stuff that everyone seems to be complaining about is the 2 leveled up gutter runners with block, dodge, sidestep, and tackle. So hopefully in this game you'll be able to.
It's going to be a bit of a battle of the blodge steppers, I think. Although yours have tackle, which is going to be quite scary.
Yes. 4 lime rats, which gives me a bench. Skaven rat ogre with no extra skills, and then I've got a gutter runner with block, dodge, and strip ball.
Oh, excellent! Did you have a fresh gutter runner, or?
I do have a new gutter runner with no skills, no SPP or anything like that. But he'll be sitting on the bench for this game.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, back up. Yeah, he gets to observe first. Observe, watch, and train. All right, well, that's awesome. And what TV do you come to in your team?
Kind of bloated, so it's a 1.355 100,000.
Wait till. I feel like mine's going to bloat out at some point. Well, I'll go over because you'll have the higher team value, right?
Yeah.
So no inducements for you.
No.
Well, the Noble Spirit. To go over the Noble Spirit. There's a fair bit going on here. Now, I am down a lineman. He's been injured from the last game with the Tomb Kings. He got punched in the face and he's out.
That was a bit of a bloodbath.
It's actually a she, yeah. She was taking the weekend off for her wedding. So I've got the brand new passer. So he's replacing Captain Morgan, who was the famous passer with the broken arm, Baron Schmiede.
From season 1.
From season 1. Still... not much SPP on him. He's made a completion or 2, I think, but he's still looking to get a level up on this dude.
Numbers, mate.
Yeah, he's really looking to get a completion. I really, or just an MVP or something, or a TD, because I really want to level him up. We've got my 2 blitzers. Now they are a little bit different. We got one. Both of them have blodge catch, blodge catch and sidestep. So they're both blodge steppers, but we have the fabled and infamous, probably I would say, Baron Bacardi. Who has got an Agia, so he's 2+, dodging a 2+.
He's getting a bit of notoriety in the community.
Yeah, he's basically an elf now. So he's I know that everyone's out to kill him, so I know he'll be no different. So I'm expecting a lot of fouls to come his way, to be fair.
Yes.
But this guy this season has been absolutely popping off. He has scored every single one of my touchdowns so far, and I've been trying not to score with him.
Yeah. I can imagine possibly handing off to a bodyguard somewhere, or maybe even a line.
Yeah, I've been trying, but they keep dropping it, and then he has to pick it up and score.
Yep.
So he's carrying the team, and his back's getting pretty heavy, I think. Apart from that, I do have a bunch of bodyguards. The bodyguards, as you know, I love them. They're awesome. I've got 2 regard, and honestly, that's the only skill they ever need.
Wrestle is underrated.
Yeah, and I don't know, wrestle stands for guard. You don't need anything else. It does beautiful.
Have a lot of ball control. For
yeah.
Sure.
And then I've got my famous drunken ogre, El Jimador, who's also just got guard, and I'm trying to use him this season less as a punch piece, but more playing into that control game that the Nobles have.
Scare people.
Just kind of sit on the line and help everyone else and be a bit of an obstacle. And then I've just got 3 linemen, one of which is a journey woman.
Yes.
Because, so no bench for me. Inducements. So I did think long and hard. I wasn't sure about I was thinking about the bride to go after some of those blood stepping gutter runners, but I feel like I really, really want a third reroll. And the inducement rerolls are actually cheaper than my actual rerolls.
Yeah, 100k for the team reroll.
Yeah, so
120.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
So I've just taken an extra reroll for this game. I guess before we jump into the game, to run over just a couple of things. I guess what are you looking to do this game? What are you most scared of? What's your tactics going to be?
My tactics, I am going to try and think outside the box this game. I think I'm falling into patterns.
Oh yeah.
And I really want to change that up. So normally I would play heavily on the gutter runners and try and score as quick as possible. I think in this game I'm going to try and play a little bit more control and score, not turn 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's interesting you say that, because the thing I'm most scared about your team is the 2-turn touchdown, which is very hard to stop. You've almost mastered it, I would say. It's very hard to stop your 2-turn touchdowns.
I'm pretty confident that I can get those gutter runners away within a couple of turns. But it all comes down to picking the ball up and passing and stuff like that.
Yes, so that is true. I mean, what I'm going to try and do, I think my attack this game is I think normally I would play very aggressive defense with my team, but I think just against your rats, I'm going to play a bit closer to my chest, try to make it a bit more methodical. Particularly because I found that the Noble's really good on defense, but I find I struggle a bit with them on offense. Is where they're a bit tough.
I feel 100% the same way with Skaven. Like, if I got the ball, it's all good. As soon as that cage starts, it's kind of like, how many line rats do I have? And do I want to, activate the rat ogre to get involved and then get, in the middle of a big scrum sort of thing?
Yeah, and you definitely want to avoid getting into a big scrum with the rats, that's for sure. But the other thing I would say I'm most worried about is you do, with those gutter runners, you apply a lot of pressure. And I don't have any short hands, so the strip ball is going to be really scary.
Ball is one of those things that is, for me, it's a last sort of resort.
Yeah.
To stop that cage dive in, pop the ball out, and just hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess that's it. So let's get onto the pitch.
Awesome. Good luck.
Yeah.